Hello everyone, my name is Captain Jack and welcome back to Space Engineers. Now, following up on Monday's video where I reviewed a Venator class Star Destroyer, a lot of you asked me about the Magnificent class frigate I had in the video. So I thought I'd do a quick little spotlight on the ship just so you guys can get to grips with it and also have a download link for yourself where you can go and enjoy your own little battles between a Venator and a Star Destroyer. In regards to those asking about the Venator versus Magnificent frigate one we've got in front of us here, battle, that is coming tomorrow at 5 PM GMT. So if you're in the mood for the Star Wars battle, it's with us tomorrow. So like this video if you're excited. Anyway, let's get straight into this. So this is a Magnificent class Star Frigate. I am sorry, I do not know how to pronounce that, but basically it's the droid / banking clown frigate originally seen in the Clone Wars. It's pretty cool. This is made by Sugarfett. He has made a bunch of Star Wars recreations before, such as that Victory Star Destroyer we reviewed quite a while back now, but that's still one of the coolest creations I've checked on the workshop. So today, we're checking out this. We're going to go a quick little outside view of it first, just to get to grips with what we've actually got in front of us, and we're going to basically go from there, which is pretty cool. So this ship captures the shape and feel of the Droid Frigate absolutely perfectly. I'm not going to refer to it as the Magnificent class anymore, because I cannot say that word without sounding stupid. So we'll just go with it anyway. Now obviously this is made of the main Droid Frigate you see in the Clone Wars. It appears quite a lot and quite regularly. It sort of fades out towards the end because you see more of the introduction of the Providence class, but up until that introduction, this was sort of the main frigate or battleship the droids used. General Grievous commanded many of these and lost many of these as well. You have a sort of main bridge up here, which we'll go over in a minute. It's more or less the observation bridge, because you do have another bridge down here as well, which we'll go more into at a later date. So, here we go. We've got one of the main cannons up here. Now, obviously, this is vanilla for Space Engineers, funny enough, so contrary to popular belief, this ship's actually vanilla, whereas the Venator did have 2 mods included. Well, this one's got vanilla weapons, so we use default rocket launchers up here, along with cameras. We have Gatling guns lined all the way up here. We have some smaller Gatling guns just here. And I think it's one rear cannon, yeah, so this is more of a frontal attack ship. We do also have some small weapons over here as well, some also anti-fighter things. So the ship is well armed. It's just wise to defend the back air, particularly the engines. If you remember that Clone Wars episode where the ATTs shot into the engines and destroyed the frigates because they had full frontal shields, that reminds you quite a lot of how to pilot this ship, in a way. But the shape is definitely here. The wings are an awesome sort of like point to this ship. I love playing with, especially in Battlefront 2 as well, when these ships also had a prominent thing. And we've got the giant bit down the back as well. Very, very cool. I wish we had a Lego set of this. We never got one of these, which is unfortunate. But lots of stuff in here. So we're looking more around the ship here. It definitely captures the shape of it very well. We've got these armor slabs on top here, which also capture the CIS colours. Very nice. We've got the blue there, fading a bit more different shades of grey. Very cool. Now if you do look a pan away from the ship, if I go on this side, the way the lights are positioned on the hull actually gives the idea that it's lit up and there's windows and crew walking around aboard. Although it's a 1:3 scale starship, it is still quite big. You saw there with the Venator as well, it did outmatch the Venator slightly, so it's like, it's a bit different, but it's still quite cool. So overall there's 26 Gatling turrets, 20 outer interior turrets, 2 jump drives, 10 large cargo containers, 2 refineries, 4 assemblers, and 7 large forward hydrogen thrusters. So we got these over here. Ta-da! So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. So the ship can move very fast, which is quite cool. What I also love is it captures these sort of designs on the Magnificent class here as well. Very nice. You're making use of a wheel and spaces as well as a connector block to project that. We also have windows in the sides here as well, which we'll walk through in a minute because we'll start the interior tour. Oh, more turrets here as well. I did not notice these. But also these are lined up as well. Very nice. Our cargo containers all held in under here. This is a very sort of almost like a rib design. I know the joke's coming from that design. And we also have loads of sort of antenna poles going down here as well. A very detailed and good looking exterior, to be honest. We also make use of these blocks up here as well. These are the half blocks, I believe. Aren't they the half blocks? They are, I think. Are they? Yes, they are. Making use of half blocks up there, which is actually a cool addition, to be honest. This was recently on the workshop on the front page, I believe, but using the half blocks, you can really bring out more of a design like this in space, and it's very cool. Anyway, let's start our internal tour. So I am for some reason lopsided on the bridge. Well, this is bridge/slash observation deck. Some people argue whether this is the main bridge or the observation deck. I just refer to it as bridge 1 out of 2. So we've got our main flight seat here which we can sit in. I'll take it for a spin in a bit, but you've got most of the view out here. You can see below the ship, very cool. Reminds me of a Spirit of Fire looking down below the 2 bits on the split there. If you're a Halo fan, you'll get what I mean. That's very cool. All the lighting as well reflects in green. The droids seem to like green in the Clone Wars. No idea why. Control console, so you can imagine the droids sat here and being told off by General Grievous. I love those scenes. Anyway, if we jump down here a minute, well hey, we're at another deck out. A lovely bit of windows as well so we can see outside the ship. Interesting. If we fall down again, there is a deck here which will actually, let's go to the bottom first. If we go to the bottom deck, we are presented with, what the hell's in there? Is that like a droid production room or something? Not going to ask. There's more servers and stuff going along here. We have corner lights up here as well. Lovely corridor design here, brilliant. Around the back we've got a few more elevators. Do these go down to the same thing? I think they do. Let's go. Oh yeah, same thing. Awesome. Now do we go this way or this? Hang on, the bridge is here, isn't it? Ah yes, this is a bridge. So this is what they else refer to as a bridge. Typically you'd have people like Count Dooku or General Grievous sat here. You'd walk down towards the ship, and your main window is pointing out there to where you can see a Republic battles going on. This is more like a battle bridge in a way, because it's quite protected compared to a bridge up top. The bridge up top's easy targetable. I mean, you just fire one laser, it's smash, window's gone. Whereas this is kind of harder to hit. You'd have to do a well-placed shot to get a missile or something straight through here. Still, quite interesting. Lots of control consoles here. The green panels as well certainly reflects the Separatist ideation with green, the colour, particularly when it comes to their computers and stuff. Very cool. Not much else to say about this room. You've got the main chair there for your Captain Commander. Always minds for a droid. Am I in command now? And you've got all that over there. Very nice. Anyway, let's head back at the ship and see if we can find something more interesting to take a look at. There seems to be another elevator down here. Let's go. Oh, we're back this way. This might be towards the engineering room, but these are airlocks, aren't they? Yep, those are airlocks on both sides. Okay. What's down there? Oh, nothing. Alright. Right, let's see if we can head down here. What can we find? I don't see it. Oh. Hello? I'm taking this must be an engine room. Or is this a passage to the back of a ship? Ah, this is that door section we saw earlier. So basically we're walking to the back of a ship now, underneath the wing. Very nice. Alright, let's jetpack down here for the sake of speed. Well, hey. Open this door. I'm presuming this leads us to the engine room. Ah yes, this leads out into space, into the engine room. Because we didn't actually see much of this frigate in the Clone Wars. We did see interior parts of it in that Cad Bane episode, but other than that, we never got to see more. So this is kind of where the engine room lands here. You get to overview the reactors and hyperdrives and stuff like that. Other than that, nothing really intriguing. So we'll head back to the midsection of the ship where we can find another stairwell. Well, hey. So let's get back up here again, and I think we need to go back up here, don't we? Because I missed out a floor in what I was exploring. Oh, these must be like an entire control thing up here. Maybe it's like the droid control. Tons of localized computers and stuff. Very interesting. Well, you can kind of see there is kind of limited interior. However, the ship is quite cool, to be honest. It certainly captures the look and feel of a Separatist cruiser, and I'm definitely going to be making use of it in a lot more battles recently, and scenes I film with Separatist cruisers, because it's nice to have them sometime. I'm hoping Sugarfett personally makes something like maybe a Providence class, or we got the other ship General Grievous commanded. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called now, but you know what I mean. It's that long, ill-gated cruiser. I think it was made by the Mon Calamari or Quarren, but it's sort of an interesting design. It's an MC-30. It reminds me of one of the MC-30s, I think. 38s. I think so. That's trying to be correct himself there. But it's still be quite nice to see a few more Separatist recreations. I'd love to see a Trade Federation lander at some point. Maybe scaled up with these things here. That would be quite cool. Let me know what you guys thought of this Star Wars creation down below in the comments. It'd be pretty interesting to get your opinions. Overall, I think this is done excellent, and I can't wait to see more of it. It is very cool. So yeah, the link down below for where you can go and get it is there. Go download it. Let me know what you think of it. It's pretty cool. Like I say, we're going to be using it in our Star Wars themed battle, which is taking place on my channel tomorrow. So make sure when you subscribe you have notifications turned on, or if you're subscribed already, still make sure you have notifications turned on. It's very key to actually have those recently. YouTube's been messing up a lot, which is unfortunate. So yeah, it'd be nice if you all see the battle tomorrow. Let me know if you're excited as well. I really want to gauge people's interest in it, because I know a lot of people were asking for it. Venator versus Clone Wars. So it'd be pretty interesting. We only had to do 1 versus 1 because the game couldn't handle it with the turbo lasers, but it's still quite cool. I actually have a modified version of this ship, which includes the Star Wars lasers. So I'll show some pictures of that in tomorrow's video. So if you guys get the lasers yourself, you can sort of understand how they work, which is quite cool and quite fair. Anyway guys, like I said, I've been Captain Jack. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.